Totally missing the cup. Yes, please tell me more. I guess there's no way back with you now, so I'm going all in. Are you ready? Shoot. Social psych welfare is the greatest revolution in the area of human comfort. We've been working for a long time on designing a system that always keeps the user at their best. SPW is able to tell apart feelings like depression, anxiety, rage, and keep them in check using only the power of your own physiology. It's all natural, no secondary effects. Won't SPW make you stop being you? It's not going to affect individuality at all. It's only natural to be scared of the prospect of unlimited happiness, but this is less intrusive than the average antidepressant this city's inhabitants swallow every day. So you're saying that removing an important part of our mood spectrum isn't going to change our personalities? I didn't say that. It will help us access our better selves. Or do you enjoy being sad? I wouldn't like to lose my sadness. Why not? Sadness is not ugly, Diana. I've been bartending for a couple of decades now. I've gotten to witness innumerable forms of sadness right there where you're sitting. It can be a beautiful thing, and it's moving. It draws us all together, keeps us thinking, wishing. So you're actively working to suppress it. It just feels like a crime against humanity to me. Wow. I'm not ready to debate such poetry. Give it some thought, please. Diana doubted herself. Fuck yes. I will. I promise. Is there anything else you'd like to discuss? I've had enough SPW. Yeah, I feel like unnatural is the wrong thing to say. Isn't it going to affect creativity? I hope so. Excuse me? Depression as a source of inspiration is just an unhealthy myth. Maslow's pyramid, baby. To achieve self-realization, to fully embrace creativity, you first have to be at peace. You don't have to be depressed to write a dark tale. You don't have to hate to draw violence. Art is emotion through the filter of calm focus. Okay, but what experience is the artist supposed to distill if they haven't felt anything before? Oh, but haven't we all felt enough already? What about new generations? What about new generations? I suppose Supercontinent plans on pushing SPW to the whole population. So if kids are granted everlasting happiness from birth, what are artists supposed to distill? I don't see the problem, Donovan. First of all, it's the government who will determine the minimum age to benefit from SPW, but in any case, art doesn't exist to amuse you. It is but a reflection of the times. If humanity evolves, it's only natural that art evolve with it. If with SPW we're entering an era of art marked by celebration, so be it. You've really been drinking your own bathwater, huh? I don't understand why you're so radically against total fucking happiness, man. Because being human is all about hating, crying, fearing, and then loving and laughing in an ephemeral fucking euphoria. Ah, I guess you'll have to wait and see before you realize how good this is for all of us. You want to talk more about SPW? Sounds more like a mind control device to me. That's quite a stretch. Isn't unhappiness what drives us forward? What you're selling sounds like the worst kind of conformism. Yeah, that's the word. No one will ever be willing to fight, to rebel, or to disrupt our world. It's pretty convenient for corps and governments alike, isn't it? The fine print of eternal happiness is absolute obedience. Don't exaggerate. I'm using SPW right now. Do you see me as a harmless lamb? I don't think so. How can you know? I feel better than ever. See, you're wrong about unhappiness being the greatest motivator. The best goals are born from joy and love. I don't blame you, you've always been a survivor, but those days are almost over. I don't want to sound delusional here, but SPW is fucking worldwide peace. Can't you see it? Excuse me, but no, I can't see it. The world needs disagreement to keep evolving. World peace just means eternal slumber. Let me stop you right there before you start making a plea for war. You know that's not what I mean. Only that you just said world peace is bad for humanity. Okay, this argument isn't going anywhere. Let's change the subject. You know, I've had enough SPW for today. I'm really excited about all this. Sorry you're not a fan of it. But just accept it. This is the future. No, the present. Don't let it get under your skin or you'll ruin that fragile, handcrafted happiness of yours. cure be better for the death, or would... Tell me about Ariadne's death. Oh, so you already know who it was. Well, that's my job. I called you hoping you could tell me something I don't know. What don't you know then? Why did she have to be silenced? Wow, silenced. What a word choice. For what I know, Ariadne was there to steal some data. Silence is a good way to put it, don't you think? The only way for someone to be killed by the security system is to jeopardize a client's life. Ariadne's never killed anyone. Look, I'm sorry for her. She just bit off more than she could chew. And what might that be? Supercontinent has a lot of secrets. What could Ariadne possibly be interested in? She would risk her skin by sneaking into an implant clinic. The latest designs for human upgrades? Come on, Diana. Don't tell me you came to the club just to mock me. I'm sorry, but it's true. Supercontinent has a lot of secrets. You can't just start blabbing about my contracts. You'll need to be more specific if you want me to snitch. And don't abuse the privilege. Pick just one topic, please. Okay, then. Does it have to do with Akara? Well, what a bold card to play. So you know about Project Akara. You really know your work, Donovan. I haven't seen them in person myself, but I tell you, those androids are the stuff of the future. The lead architect, Dr. Coldstream, is a fucking genius. Man of the century to me. Dr. Edgar Coldstream is the director of the Akara project. And he doesn't even wear a brain processor like me. I bet substituting part of his brain with a machine would just devalue it. Focus, Diana. Ariadne. Oh yeah, sorry. If she infiltrated an H-Core clinic, it's possible she could have found an Akara android. They're supposed to be crafting the latest human upgrades at Supercontinent. But for what I know, the marketing team was getting ready to make some announcements regarding the Akara. I don't think Supercontinent would kill someone over a commercial leak. At least not so close to the reveal. Heard about Dr. Edgar Coldstream. Alright, and... what information do you want? So what information do you want from me? As I said, it's tough not to crack. By tough, I mean dangerous. But I figure that's never been a problem for you. Nothing can get me as long as I run the Red Strings Club. Fire away. I want to know who the CEO of Supercontinent Limited is. Come again? Don't you work for them? Yeah. Can't you just Google it? What you'll find online is that Supercontinent CEO is Jack B. Gaynor. What you'll also see is that he hasn't made a public appearance in 2 years. You're implying the CEO has been supplanted? That's one hypothesis, yeah. The fact is that no one's seen him for a long time, and that lately Supercontinent's philosophy and methods have changed dramatically. They've become quite a bit more aggressive. I see. Supercontinent Limited has more aggressive of late. Okay, Diana, leave it to me. I'll look into it. Why do you want to know? Let me fix you another drink. Let's move closer to the fear for this one. I'm feeling fear. Totally missing the cup. Ooh, that may be too much. Whatever. And whatever this shit is. Okay, we need a bit more upper juice. Upper juice. Heck, got it. Okay, drop the fucking bottle. Thank you. Really sour. You don't like it? Yeah, sorry, listen. I'm starting to get a bad feeling about all this. Do you mind if we do this quick? Of course, no problem. Fear seems to have taken hold of her. How do I start? Why do you want to know about Supercontinent CEO? Do you mind asking me why you want to know about Supercontinent CEO? I told you, the CEO, Jack B. Gaynor, has been supplanted or something. Isn't CEO anymore. He's still on the record as the official CEO, but everything's changed so much that I'm sure he can't be in charge anymore. Afraid for my life, Donovan. The Proxima girl, even if it was accidental, Diana Maris is afraid Supercontinent may kill her. Oh shit. Hasn't been the first death in the last few months. I've always loved Supercontinent goals and motto, fighting for social welfare. And it's weird because they're still doing that. And it's only that now they're doing it at any cost. There have been more deaths?
Well, there haven't been any assassinations per se, but you know, some staff committed suicide allegedly because of the stress, and there have been at least 2 fatal accidents among the top brass in the last 2 years.
Don't you think you might just be making a pattern out of a series of regrettable accidents? Stress can do that.
Okay, let's stick to the facts. The company's policy and strategy have changed radically over the last 2 years. Death among employees has gone up 243% and 200% among the executive branch. Numbers are exact.
Okay, now you're sounding paranoid.
Plus, no one's seen Jack B. Gaynor since these changes started.
Okay, you don't need to convince me further. I'll look into it.
Donovan, if I hadn't removed the part of my brain that processes love, I swear I'd fall for you every time. I don't know how you do it, but I always leave the club shaking.
I'm starting to think you're putting something in my drinks. Just alcohol, I swear. But I'm glad to see you can get through your ice-cold processors and stir those artificial feelings of yours.
Hey, they're not artificial, they're just upgraded. Emotion can be a pitfall for a scientist like me. Better to have them in check.
You ought to live more dangerously, Diana. Inspiration plays a big part in being a memorable scientist.
Maybe. I'll make sure to come back to the club anytime I need some good old mojo.
Please do.
I should be leaving now. Thanks for the drinks, and the chat, and the info. And please, call me as soon as you get something on Supercontinent CEO.
I will. Thank you for coming, Diana.
My pleasure.
Jesus.
Thank you for coming. See you next time, Diana.
I like this game, I really do. It's interesting. So yeah, that's the part I was forgetting about. The fact that you're this information broker and you use it to like unravel this big mystery. I love it. Okay, Carl, listen. Never again say a customer's name.
Why not?
Because it makes them feel uncomfortable and paranoid.
I was taught that repeating someone's name builds trust and familiarity.
Yeah, but the Red Strings Club is a haven of sorts. My clients value their anonymity. If you blab their names right away when they come in, they'll think I told you all about them. And you're supposed to be a mere trainee. Leave the name dropping to me.
Understood. I'm sorry, Donovan.
Don't sweat it. Just keep it in mind, Akara.
It won't happen again, Donovan.
Very well, Akara. Let's focus on your aptitudes instead of your weaknesses. Get any interesting insights from your empathic algorithms?
Indeed. However, I don't see an easy way to properly communicate them, so I'd like to propose a game.
A game? You're full of surprises.
Play is one of the most primal human devices for learning and development. Transmitting the vast amounts of data I've gathered from your conversation with Diana is impossible, so I've designed a process to let you reach your own conclusions. Moreover, I get to better understand you so we can improve as a team.
Sounds like pro HR talk. But sure, I'm in. How do we play?
I'm going to ask you a series of questions, 10 to be exact. I have my own answers to them, but I am most interested in your input. When we are finished, I will let you know how many of them you got right. If you score at least 7 out of 10, I'll grant you a new skill.
What? A new skill? Did they use the AI of an RPG villager to build you? And what the hell, can you even do that?
A game without reward proves to be very dull. And yes, I can grant you something to improve your bartending skills.
Why don't you just give it to me now?
I'm designed to make you happy. A much different thing than granting your every wish.
Sometimes I feel like you're some damn mannequin, but now, I believe the very devil could be running through your circuits.
Shall I begin?
This is exciting. You're more twisted than I thought. Give it to me.
Is Diana physically attracted to you?
Come again? What kind of question is that? How am I supposed to know?
Please, just answer my questions. I know what I'm doing. Is Diana physically attracted to you?
No.
Is Diana 100% loyal to Supercontinent Limited?
Nope.
Is she proud of the social... Yes.
Would Diana be happier without the effects?
Yes. Does Diana know about the mirror neuron algorithm?
No.
Who is the person that Diana most admires?
Coldstream.
Regarding your bartending, what spirit does Diana enjoy the most?
Vodka.
Did Diana lie to you during your conversation?
Yeah, probably.
What is Diana's great sphere right now?
Supercontinent Limited.
Is social psyche welfare as bad as you thought?
This one I can't fail since it's my opinion, no?
Maybe. It's as hard as not lying.
Is SPW as bad as you thought? No, but it should be optional. No. I mean, nowadays you can have whatever psychoactive drugs you want. Becoming a smiling bastard should be the decision of the implant wearer. This silent update is crime no matter how you look at it. Okay, that was the last question. Told Ikar SPW isn't wrong, but it should be optional. Okay. Did I pass? You got 5 out of 10. Fuck. I'm sorry, but you didn't read the context as well as I expected. I thought I was a cunning man. I'm ashamed. Since this was our first time playing, I can concede you another go at it. Do you want to try again? Sure. Is Diana physically attracted to you? No. Is Diana 100% loyal? No. Is she proud of Psyche? Yes. Would Diana be happier without the effects? No. Does Diana know about the mirror? No. Who is the person in Coldstream? Regarding your bartending, which spirit does Diana enjoy? I'm sure it's vodka. Did Diana lie to you? I don't think so. What is Diana's greatest fear right now? Supercontinent Limited. Is as bad as you thought. No, but it would be optional. Come on. Okay, that was the last question. Did I pass? 8 out of 10, fuck yes. Congratulations, you are a sharp man, Donovan. Sounds a little condescending, but thank you. What did I win? I'm going to produce a short span memory resetter for you. Is that a cool name for a shot? No, one of my abilities is to synthesize psychoactive drugs. The system we designed to deal with emergency anxiety crises and such, but given the unusual context we're in, I can widen its purposes. Add this to a client's drink, and they will think they just sat at the bar for the first time. That way you can explore different paths in a conversation without them noticing. That sounds crazy, and a bit immoral. Why? Aren't you manipulating them with your drinks? I thought this would be helpful. You got me there. You don't have to use it if you don't want to. I'm sorry, Donovan. It's okay. I'll save it for an emergency. Say, how much of this can you produce? Not much. I have a limited chemical repository for such purposes, so I'd rather keep these as prizes for our little games. How playful of you. Gotcha. Let's keep it like this then. I detect a client approaching the club. So soon? Didn't expect anyone else tonight. Do you want me to check their background? Yes, please. Naima Kosei, 34 years old. She's a corporate lawyer at Supercontinent Ltd. Footage from nearby locations shows that she's been shadowing Diana. Uh-oh, this may be troublesome. Do you want me to drive her away? Can you do that? I could send a fake emergency meeting request to her phone, for example. Your skill set begins to seem uncanny. Do you want me to drive her away? No, let her in. Fate brought her to the Red Strings Club, there has to be a reason. And we're happily going to exploit that. Hello, ma'am.
Welcome to the Red Strings Club.
Absence on the rocks, please. Welcome to the Red Strings Club, miss. I'm afraid I can't just serve that to you. This is not just your usual bar. Here you tell me how you feel and I fix you a magic drink. I see. And I feel like asking you a series of questions regarding why you're prying into my client's business. How dry. You must be a lawyer, no?
That's correct. I'm here representing Supercontinent's interests. What was Diana May's business here?
Hold your horses now. Apart from serving drinks, I'm also an information broker. These questions have a price tag in this club.
Okay, how much?
Here's my deal. You ask as many questions as you want, then I get to ask that many questions myself.
Fair enough. Although I should inform you that unlike you, I won't be able to disclose any of my client's sensitive information.
Fair enough. Although I must let you know that unlike you, I know my way around empathy and subtlety. You risk leaking more information than you might think.
I'll take my chances, mister.
My name's Donovan, owner of the Red Strings Club. Nice to meet you.
I'm Naima Kosei, corporate lawyer at Supercontinent Limited. Shall we commence business?
Fire away.
What was Diana Meyer's business here?
She's an old friend. She pays me a visit every now and then. Went a drink and caught up, that's it.
Please, at least have the decency not to lie to me. I won't lie to you either. If I can't disclose something, I will clearly specify so.
Except that was the truth, Miss Kosei. Friendship might sound alien in your world. We still keep loving each other at street level.
Next question is about proximal organization. You've been making trouble for my client lately. I'd like to know exactly what Proxima's got on Supercontinent Limited.
Lie. Ooh. Proxima knows about your new CEO, if you know what I mean. From what I've heard, they found some pretty juicy stuff.
What? That can't be possible.
Can't wait to get my hands on that info, to be honest.
Those are just some unfounded rumors. If you happen to get a hold of that intel, we'll gladly pay you a hefty sum if you come to us first.
Didn't know you were that into that. Jesus. Didn't know you were that into rumors.
Enough. Next question. Where is Johanna Seftis?
Come again?
Where is Johanna Seftis?
You're saying that as if I should know her.
What a poor information dealer you are if you don't even know Supercontinent's Chief Operations Officer.
Ooh, the COO. What's the matter? Is she missing? COO Seftis is missing. Ooh.
Forget about it. That was all I had to ask.
My turn then.
Go ahead. You have 3 questions.
Can't have you sitting there without a drink, though. There's a club after all.
Okay, but I won't be telling you how I feel or any of that nonsense.
Don't worry. You let me know enough about yourself already for me to work my magic. Trust me, you'll like this.
Stress, ambition, remorse.
One sec, I need to look at this because I'm sure they're gonna ask me that. The car might ask me about which drink I was using. So vodka is the one that moves it down. Bourbon goes up. Absinthe goes left. Tequila goes right. Okay. Supercontinent doing this? Is this legal? Is the government aware? Who is the CEO? Play off her stress. Play off her ambition. Play off her remorse. That's assuming she has remorse. Ooh, fuck. Yeah, we'll go for stress. Trip. Okay, that should be good. Here's your drink, ma'am.
Look, I shouldn't be wasting my time here. Make your questions quick, I have a lot on my plate.
A drink won't hurt, relax. If you look stressed, let's exploit that. 3 questions left.
Choose the topic wisely.
Oh, let me just click. Bluff. Bluff. Will everything be ready? Will everything be ready for the unveiling of SPW next week?
Fuck me, it can't be next week.
That's what my people on the inside told me.
Those clowns from marketing are going to hear from me. I'm always cleaning up after them in the legal departments.
A couple of my journo friends already know. In fact, a couple of my journal friends already know.
Seriously, are they already on that phase of genopsych?
What?
Marketing's a stupid name for the press operation. Forget about it.
Learned about SPW's marketing project, Jimmy said. Thanks for letting me know in any case. No problem. 2 questions left. Choose the topic wisely. Okay, so remember, the other things we have are ambition and remorse. I think I could serve her a drink of ambition for this one, and remorse though. So I'm gonna serve her another drink. I'll prepare you another drink.